I cannot tell you that countless times I could have entered a car and my spirit said, don't enter that one. I could have taken a shorter route as I'm driving and my spirit says, don't take that route. I could have booked, a meeting and the spirit tells me, don't. But he can only connect to me through the light that God has placed, that personality that God has placed in my being, and that is my spirit man. That is my spirit man. God can only connect to us that way. Some of us, even the repercussions that are around us, whereas the ignoring of the things that are in a man sensed by the Holy Spirit. Because that's the part of the Holy Spirit. He doesn't speak to you through your soul. He does not speak to you through your body. He speaks and connects to you through your spirit. Now, if your spirit is not awakened to understand, because when you become born again, right, God has given that spirit life, right? God has given the spirit all the potency and abilities. But that spirit can only have the opportunity to act as God has ordained it through understanding, through wisdom, through knowledge, through prayer. That's why we have a life of prayer. Paul says, I pray with my spirit. You don't just pray with your mind. You don't just pray with your normal human understanding. No, you pray with your spirit. Okay? You yield to the service of God with your spirit. And I have seen, if there's any error that I've had, God had warned me in my spirit. I probably simply had ignored it or taken it lightly. But even in the simplest things of my life, I have realized that you can mature to a place where nothing gets you off guard. Again, I repeat that. You can and you should mature to a place where nothing gets you off guard. Not because you are a prophet, but because you have the ultimate prophet, who is the person of the Holy Spirit. When you have that, it means your ways will be ordered, your steps will be directed. You will not go where you're not supposed to go, or at least if you should, you will know that you're going, but you're simply ignoring the aid and the instruction of the person of the Holy Spirit.